Back.
And,
I fast traveled up to the South Distro Center.
awesome.
I got some shit on the back of here that's I'm supposed to deliver to a place.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got, oh god, do I still have?
And it's dark when we're wearing sunglasses.
3,500 chiral crystals, which is going to help me build a lot of road.
Mm-hmm.
Weapons restriction.
Cha.
If we get to the racing challenges, I'm gonna do them.
Okay. We can do that after this.
Yep, sweet.
Because that wasn't in the base game. I'm almost certain.
I thought you just didn't find it.
I'm gonna be real, I've never checked the area south of the farm before, because nothing ever suggested I should. But I maintain that there was nothing there. Because I don't remember seeing anything about racing and shit until after this came out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, Perky's been learning about racing in cars and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He seems to be enjoying it quite a bit.
I learned what a differential is. It's a mechanical doodad that allows one wheel to turn faster than the other wheel while the car is taking a corner so that it can handle the corner better.
Mm-hmm.
Because when a car is taking a corner, the outside wheel has to travel further and therefore turn faster. So the differential is a Gugar that lets it do that effectively.
And in conclusion, if you weld your diff, you're a retard.
Well, you diff.
Yeah, they do it so it drifts better. But they do it on street cars that they drive every day, so like, you hear them going around the corner and all you can hear is, it's just fucking, it's just like, you fucking wank
I
stain.
feel like it wouldn't be that hard to like make one that you can sort of turn it off and on.
That's called a limited slip drift.
Oh. And they can't.
They exist.
So, but they just don't want them.
No. Because it's considered expensive and pretty much, my car's got one.
Alright.
Yeah.
The kind of people who drag race don't have actual money.
Well, it's not for drag racing as well, but like, if you're doing it to your car they have to drive every day, you're an idiot.
Oh.
Like, just have a cheapy one they can do that with.
Oh, okay. Alright. More power crystals. Oh, okay.
And also, you have to be careful when you say limited slip differential, because if you say, I've got LSD, people look a bit weird.
Okay.
The world of cars is very vast and interesting.
And at times it feels rather silly.
Oh, there's been like times in history where even people who like created cars are like, why the fuck did we do that?
Yeah.
Leaded fuel sounded good at the time.
What? What?
Leaded fuel. That's where you get unleaded.
So leaded fuel is fuel with a lead added to it.
Yeah, just help lubrication. Not lubrication, but like help the parts in the engines move a little bit smoother.
Ah.
Then they like put synthetic stuff and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
like refine the process so you don't even need that stuff.
Yeah, I should hope.
Yeah. Next week, Peggy learns about superchargers and turbochargers.
I kind of know what they are. One goes on top of an engine and one goes on the exhaust.
Yeah.
And you can have both, and there's a special name for that.
Twin charge.
Okay. I thought there was a better name for it. That's not a very good name.
And there's a hybrid of it called the centrifugal supercharger, which is the worst of both worlds.
Okay.
Not really. We just like to take the piss out of them. It is a good option for like a street application, but like with turbos, you can actually modify the boost and stuff like that via computers and like airflow and stuff like that.
Right.
Superchargers are just like, that's the power you get. But you can...
Wait, start again? I was doing this.
Your turbochargers, because you can like via the computer in the car, you can monitor airflow and stuff like that and say, like, this is what it's going to kick into. Because in my mum's car, like, the boost in first gear is really weak, so it doesn't overload all the driveline.
Okay.
Then in second gear, it's got slightly more. Then in third gear, it's monitored so it's got full boost.
Alright.
So it, like, wouldn't, like, rip the driveline apart.
Okay. I feel like I'm gonna forget all that really quickly.
Yeah. Like, it takes a while.
Yeah.
Most people in their lives have forgotten what you'll know more than in your entire life.
What?
Some people have forgotten more about engines than you'll ever know.
Oh yeah. Oh, I mean, yeah, that goes without saying.
Yeah.
'Cause I know jack shit.
You know quite a bit.
I don't. Honestly, I'm not sure I know anything about engines. Because differential, that's not an engine.
No.
Turbocharger and supercharger?
Yeah.
Which is engine and which is exhaust?
The supercharger is driven off the engine pulley.
Okay.
So basically that's just a set amount of boost.
Okay. And turbocharger is exhaust.
Yeah.
How does that work?
Good work, Sam.
I'm gonna go, like, if one person listens to this as a car fan, they're probably going to go, yeah, he's right, or, it's completely wrong. But I think, I'm pretty sure from what I've heard, like, because the exhaust, it needs a pulsing exhaust to start the turbine going.
Yeah.
Then it forces more into the engine. So there's an output and an input.
Oh yeah.
It's basically, if you want to start, like, using, like, differentiating your boost levels and stuff like that, that's the one to go. Whereas superchargers are just constantly running all the time. Because they're just bolted to the engine. It just runs off the engine. But on the higher speeds, it does have this thing called parasitic drag. Because it requires power to make power.
Mm. Okay.
So you lose a bit of your higher end. But it improves your lower end.
So it makes you better when you're... Okay. I think I understand that.
Yeah. Long story short, don't ever listen to what not Need for Speed, Fast and Furious tells you. Because it's all bullshit.
Yeah, I believe that.
There was a parody of it I reckon you'd love. Because it just takes the piss out of you. Because you know in the first movie how the map, Jesse, opens up the engine and he goes, okay, you've got coilovers, nitrous injection, turbocharging, this, that, and the other. It's like, oh, that's a good competitor.
Whoa.
In the parody movie, he goes, oh my god, he's got one of those spitty things.
Huh.
No one likes you and you've one cylinder. Dirt bike people. The cheapest of the cheap bogans. I don't like bikes, let's just say. I don't get them. I know people like them, like anything. Like, I personally don't like them, people love them. It's just... They say it's good for cheap speed, I agree, but also good about protection.
Yeah. I don't see the fun of motorbikes at all, honestly.
Yeah. I can't even rent an old push bike.
Yeah.
Got no fucking balance.
Wow. Did you see that?
Yeah. What? Bridges staff expected to die and...
Yeah, I've got a time delivery.
Wow.
I'm delivering medicine.
Fair enough.
But it's like 40 minutes and it's...
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I get it.
Yeah. I'm feeling confident.
And centrifugal superchargers are like a turbo, but it's driven off the engine belt.
Okay.
Yeah. Makes a really nice sound.
But it's not very good.
It's well, it's constantly spinning. That's one thing.
Okay.
And like it has this little like, when you press the accelerator, it like activates this little like sleeve that like engages the boost.
Oh yeah.
So depending like how far you've got your accelerator and like how much is going to manage that boost, but the boost is constantly happening.
Yeah.
So realistically, it's like the best of both worlds, but like people like to take the piss out of them because they're just insanely hard to set up and they're a lot heavier system.
Oh.
It's just not one of the go-tos you have to go to.
Mm.
But if you're doing drag racing, it's really good for it.
Oh yeah. Let me. Oh gosh, what is button stuff? Oh, there we are. Oh, I was there the whole time. It's a dumb fucking whatever. Huh. I'm a little worried about my bike actually.
Yeah, I love it.
I'm running out of power pretty quick.
Stupid EVs.
Oh, it's just because it doesn't have a battery pack, but yeah.
Stretch my legs.
And the future of EV seems to be more fad than future.
Fuck you. That's just a buzz term.
No, they've actually pushed back on like the EV revolution in England because they realised, oh shit, they're losing resale value and stuff like that. The batteries are way too expensive to replace. There's not enough infrastructure for the power grid.
Well, first of all, the infrastructure thing, that's not the car's fault. That's the people's fault. The government. They have to blame.
Well, the thing is, if the part fucks up on the EV, it's crippled completely.
Well, that's a fair criticism, and that's an intentional design flaw from the manufacturers that they should frankly be fined for.
But the battery just fucks up.
No, but like the fact that the battery can't just be unplugged.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm on the wrong way.
I am looking forward to the future of hydrogen because you can actually convert actual conventional engines to it.
Yeah. Hydrogen is an interesting fuel source. Potentially dangerous one.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's like, if you have a crash, bang!
Yeah. When you crash, you crash.
But then your only, like, byproduct... Really?
Yeah.
Then your only byproduct is fucking water. So you're going to end up with very clean roads.
Okay.
Like, if you live in the city, a little EV would be perfect.
Oh, yeah. And I firmly believe that they can be adapted to more things.
I still think that the best we've got at the moment is hybrid. Because you don't need to sit and, like, charge it.
Yeah.
You can just fill it up with petrol and off you go. And then the, because it all drives off the electric motor, the petrol motor is just there to charge it.
Yeah.
It's only there for be a generator.
I wonder if you could do that but hydrogen.
Probably.
Because I wonder if anyone's built that.
Oh, I guarantee there's someone in Germany that has.
Yeah.
I can remember watching documentaries where, like, freaking seatbelts were a revolution.
Huh.
It's like, why didn't you have that to begin with?
Yeah.
And it was a massive
There
thing.
was in an episode of Clarkson Farm. He like on the hedgerow competition.
Yeah.
I think one of the prizes. No, not one of the prizes, but like when the guy's visiting to see if his farm's a good place for it.
Yeah.
He like gives them a drink of like this very fine scotch or something.
Yeah.
And like the thing on the bottle said, it was developed for like His Majesty George the Second, Third. Whichever one was Queen Elizabeth's granddad, I think.
Oh yeah.
Like to keep him warm on cold drives. So it was booze that was specifically designed for drinking and driving.
Okay.
Like it was invented for that.
Wow.
Because it was like fucking the 1800s or whatever.
Yeah.
And they're like, it's fine. You didn't do shit drunk.
Well, it used to be a thing where, like, you didn't even get pulled over for it. Oh, I was just drunk.
Yeah. Like whatever.
It's like back when cars were built properly.
Yeah.
Basically, you just hit something and you go down to see what you hit. Kept driving.
Yeah.
Mine, the safety feature inside wasn't good for the occupants. You just get to drive around.
Yeah.
Color was fine, but the inside...
Yeah. Back when they were built like tanks.
Yeah. And it really pisses me off when people try and, like, disprove it. And then they, like, grab the notoriously weakest cars back then. To prove it.
Well, they're trying to prove that cars weren't strong back
Yeah.
Well,
Like, the first one they tried was made out of fiberglass. It's like, no shit, it's gonna fucking crumple.
Yeah, what?
And then they tried that with the Dodge Charger. Fucking thing. Not only did it not bend, but it just cancelled out the other car's movement and took it with it. Just boom! Thing obliterated.
Gotta charge us soon.
Yeah, this is about to die.
Should be able to get like a little solar panel.
Oh, you can. I didn't bring one.
Who's
I
hot?
don't think it's pushing much further.
Oh, mine. I've
Nope.
mostly had long range stuff. Am I gonna make it to the base?
That's one other bad thing about the EVs. Can't modify them.
Yeah, that's a very valid criticism. See, I've still got I'm only 7 minutes into this.
This will charge it right up, won't it?
No, they just don't use power while they're in a power grid. You have to put them next to a generator, which is dumb.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Yeah, that was a massive thing. Well, I was like, that I realised because they did this race between this modified car and an EV. The modified car run and it's like, that's not fair. It's not stop. It's like, modify yours then. Oh
Yeah.
wait.
Yeah.
And they're like,
Well, that's a fair criticism.
I don't like it when people use them for smugness. It's like, look how like freaking good I am to the environment.
Like, honestly, the thing with EVs is that they're more of a fucking... What's the word I'm looking for? They're more conspicuous. They're a conspicuous purchase. They're about bragging about. But they shouldn't be about bragging
No,
about,
it
oh,
should
look
be
how
like-
good I am. It should be, look at all the features they can cram in when you don't have
Yeah.
to also fit an engine.
Yeah.
And, like, I've seen, like, YouTube shorts, and, like, there's a lot of dope shit inside some of these high-end EVs.
Yeah.
I was like, that shit's awesome.
Like, everyone buys a Tesla, but it's like, really? Tesla is like the fucking entry level shit.
Yeah,
Like,
there
have
are
you
other
seen
ones
the other
that are
ones and it's
really
just like,
good.
Jesus Christ.
Well, they've
There's
got,
one-
like, a dash, like the whole
Yeah.
fucking dash is just one giant screen.
Yeah, I've seen that one. It was like, fucking
Yeah, and like,
yes.
there's a few different ones, and there's ones where like you take out the cup holder and underneath it there's like an actual fucking like basically an ice box,
Yeah.
like an electric ice box. Like
But there's
freezing.
a whole thing in the whole EV community is like, if you don't have a Tesla, you don't have the real EV. And it's
Yeah.
just like, shut the fuck
That's
up.
dumb. That is dumb according to this guy.
Like, I showed you that freaking Kia one that I liked.
Oh yeah.
And you quite liked it. I was like, that would be nice. And everyone's like, ooh, why would you want that? It's not Tesla. It doesn't, like, do this 0 to 100 in this time. It's like,
Yeah.
I've got a sports car for that. It was like, what does it do it in? It was like, the exact same time as your Tesla. And they're just like, no, just shut up. The thing was, the performance model that they tried to compare to my car was it's all-wheel drive, so it has both sets of wheel, like all the wheels going at the same time. Mine's just rear-wheel drive,
Yeah.
which obviously means all that comes out the rear tires. And what the hell are we going on here?
Yeah, it's a plot moment.
I don't think I have much for this plot, so
Yeah, he's like having a
nightmare.
yeah, a dream, a nightmare, a real life plot device. I don't know.
Right, yeah.
Don't put that down right next to the mic.
Yeah, anyway, it was like, because they were bragging like how the 0 to 100 time was faster than mine
Yeah.
by like half a second. But the thing was, like, when it came time for the quarter mile to be up, I'd be like 2 seconds ahead. How dramatic.
Yeah.
Amelie!
I would just love like a main character of like a game like this, just to be like in on the joke and be just like, what the fuck was that about?
There's no escape for me now.
Nothing in this
Everyone's
game
dead,
makes
everything's
sense.
destroyed, and what's left is crawling with
We
beaches.
just set the full damage. Ow.
Where's your Kipu?
But I was able to sneak away and reach out to you. This might be our last chance to talk like this. I just wanted you to know that I'm safe. For now. Promise me we'll keep building the chiral network. It's our only hope for the future. It's my only hope for freedom.
If you want to have a conversation with him, just stand there and talk to him. Like, why are you constantly walking across the room?
Have to be all thespian and stuff like that.
Kipu, where is it?
Yeah.
I can't anymore.
You could probably write the whole like plot of this game down on a post-it note.
Bye!
See ya.